morning, afternoon, evening, lovely ladies, wherever you may be on this earth plane. Happy Friday. Today, I invite you to embark on a journey of exploration as we delve into the intriguing concept that God is in everything. That's our title for this week. And embracing the divine presence in our lives. This idea challenges us to expand our understanding of spirituality and recognize the divine presence in all aspects of life. So let's dive in and discover the profound implications of this statement. To understand the notion that God is in everything, we must acknowledge, firstly, the interconnectedness of creation. From the vastness of the cosmos to the tiniest organisms, everything is intricately linked in a grand tapestry of existence. By recognizing this interconnectedness, we can begin to see how the divine permeates every corner of our world. I love creation stories from different cultures, and I encourage you to explore the wisdom embedded in them. The universe continues to expand with every thought, every word, in our individual experiences, as well as within the collective. It is important, therefore, to be aware of how we shape and reshape our experiences based on how we react to them. The second way we can show that God is in everything is in nature. I've talked about nature in previous episodes and how it is at the center of our healing. Nature is a powerful gateway to experiencing the divine, whether it is the awe-inspiring beauty of a sunset like you find in Santa Fe, New Mexico, one of my favorite places, or the gentle rustling of the leaves, or the rhythm and roar of the ocean, as in crashing of waves. Nature offers us glimpses of God's presence. By immersing ourselves in the natural world, we can cultivate a deeper connection with the divine and gain a renewed sense of wonder and gratitude. Now, one of the areas I find we often miss this topic is in our human relationships. As we can witness the divine in our relationships, we can also connect that each interaction, whether it's a kind gesture, a loving embrace, conversation, has the potential to reflect the divine qualities of love, empathy, and understanding. By nurturing these qualities in our relationships, we create spaces where God's presence can be felt and experienced. Often we associate spirituality with sacred spaces like temples, churches, or mosques. However, the concept of God in everything challenges us to recognize the sacredness in our everyday lives, whether it is through acts of kindness, moments of reflection, or even mundane tasks. We can infuse our daily routines with a sense of reverence and awareness of the divine. Let us also acknowledge that life can be quite the comedy show. From the moment we wake up to the time we go to bed, we encounter countless situations that can make us laugh, cry, or scratch our heads in confusion. But what if we view these moments as divine comedy? What if we saw God's playful sense of humor in the absurdity of everyday life? Let's face it, we are all imperfect beings. We make mistakes and we stumble. But what if we saw these moments as opportunities for divine humor? Like the time I tripped over my own feet in my bedroom and fell flat on my butt. Perhaps God uses our imperfections to teach us humility, remind us not to take ourselves too seriously, and find joy in our shared humanity. We sometimes, yes, take ourselves too seriously. How things must be, how others must behave, that we forget that God is in all our relationships. He has absolute control over our well-being, and it is never our place to judge, especially since we cannot walk in somebody else's shoes. I feel sometimes that when we complain so much about others, we may be saying that God is not doing a good enough job. Can we laugh out loud sometimes? One of the greatest gifts we have is the ability to laugh at ourselves. It is a reminder that we are not infallible, and that's okay. So the next time you find yourself in an awkward situation or make a silly mistake, embrace it and allow others to embrace theirs. Laugh it off. And remember that God is probably chuckling right along with you. After all, who knows better than the divine that laughter is the best way to lighten our hearts and connect with others? The belief that God is in everything invites us to embrace the mystery and paradises of life. It encourages us to go off rigid definitions and open ourselves to the vastness of divine presence. By doing so, we can find peace in the unknown, appreciate the beauty of contradictions, and deepen our spiritual connections. The next thing that comes to mind is finding God in unexpected places. Now, I'm not suggesting that God is hiding behind every corner waiting to jump out and yell, "Gotcha." But what if we started looking for the divine in unexpected places? Like when you're stuck in traffic and suddenly a song comes along on the radio that perfectly captures your mood. Or when you see signs on, along the road just telling you to just relax, that everything is okay. Or when you spill coffee on your shirt or blouse, only to realize it forms a shape resembling a famous painting. These little moments can remind us that there might be a divine hand at play, slowing us down for some reason, nudging us to find joy even in the most mundane situation. What if we are facing a difficult issue, like a loss of work, income, or in a health crisis? Hold on to the belief that God has angels always at hand to come to your aid at a moment's notice. When we allow fear to set in, it distorts our understanding of the situation, making it difficult to hear or tap into our intuition and divine guidance. There are concrete steps you can take to alleviate such experiences, and painful ones at that. I've been in two life-threatening situations, and I can attest to how help filters in from our divine source. I believe that God is in everything because it challenges us to expand our perception of the divine and recognize its presence in every aspect of life. God is in everything is not just a philosophical concept. It's an invitation to find divine humor in everyday moments of our lives. By embracing the interconnectedness of creation, finding God in nature, nurturing our divine qualities in our relationships, uncovering the sacred in everyday life, and embracing mystery and paradox, embracing the comedy of life, seeking the divine in unexpected places, and laughing out loud at our own imperfections. We can cultivate a deeper sense of joy, connection, and gratitude. So let's go forth with a smile on our faces and elevate a profound sense of spirituality and connection with the divine. Let us continue this earthly journey with open hearts and minds, ready to explore the depth of the divine presence that surrounds us. Remember, as we navigate through life, we have the opportunity to encounter the divine in every moment, every interaction, and every breath we take. Thank you again for connecting, listening, sharing, and subscribing to our podcast and watching our channel on YouTube. If you are interested in our subscription platform or wish to work with me one-on-one, do not hesitate to reach out. The links are in the podcast notes. You may also post a review on our new website. I am elated by the growth we are experiencing, and I want you to know it touches me deeply. Thank you. And as you go about your day each day, remember to acknowledge in all you do that you are a woman of power and grace. God is in everything. See you in a couple of weeks. Many blessings.